So, welcome back to tutorial number 3 of the machine gun building tutorial. In the last step of the last tutorial, we have re-obfuscated the model, and as you see here, the test machine gun class file is finished. It's located inside MCP, re-obfus, Minecraft-SMP UK Flans mod clients model folder. Yeah, I know, weird structure. So now we will bring these model inside the game. For these I have created already a small folder called Manus tutorial package. Yeah, for all the tutorial models. I have created a few folders already. A bullet folder, a guns folder, an icon folder, models, skin and sounds. So, in the first step to bring our machine gun now inside the game, we will move these machine gun and model inside the models folder. You have also to create inside the model folder the same structure you see here. So we need inside the models folder a CO, UK, Flans mod, client, model, and inside these we will move now our test machine gun. So, step 1 done. Next step, we have to create icons. I already have created, well, I have stolen icons from Flans mod. I have stolen one icon for the machine gun. I use the MG42 icon and one icon for ammunition. Basically, these both are PNGs with a transparent background, 16 by 16 pixels. We have a skin folder where I have already placed my gray standard skin 512 to 512 as a PNG. And I already have created a sound folder and placed the MG42 reload and a shot sound inside this folder. I placed them here because we need them when we come to the firings. So, first of all, we have to set up the gun. Guns and ammunition are created as a text file. I will open it, and here we go. Now we have to change all the lines to fit for our model. Line number 1 is the name. There you can write in whatever you want, test MG or my big fat fucking gun or whatever you want. The short name. The short name is very important. This is the short name under which this item and a gun will be handled inside the game. This short name must be unique, so you can't have a lot. You can't not have two items with the same short name inside the game. This will crash the game. Ammunition. Here we can write in the ammunition used by the machine gun. I also will create a test MG ammunition in this tutorial. So, next we have the icon we use. If we look inside our icon folder, you can see I have an icon test MG, a PNG. We need the same name here, but without the file extension. Colors. This color parameter is really weird. We can here set up an RGB color code. This color will be an overlay for the icon inside the inventory. So if you set up this number to 25500, the icon will appear red. I have no idea why this parameter is inside. I never use it. So next is the item ID. The item ID is also really important. It has also be unique and can't be shared with other items. If you do it, the game will crash on loading. So next we have the reload time. Reload time 100 means 5 seconds. All times in Minecraft are be in ticks. Ticks is a 1/20th of a second. So 100 means 5 seconds. Then we have a recoil. The recoil is the recoil of the gun. So for relative, a stand is a 1, the sniper has 20. A higher amount means the recoil, it's going up. Damage in half hearts. So if I hit with our test MG someone, it will be a damage of 2 hearts. Accuracy. Now if these value get higher, the weapon becomes more inaccurate. A smaller value will be more accurate. Shoot delay. The delay between the shoots also in ticks, which means in 20th of a second. So the delay between the firings in our kind is 1/20th second. So the sound that has to be played when shooting and how long this sound will be played also in ticks. 8 means nearly a half a second. Which sound should be played when the gun has an error? Which sound has to be played while reloaded? Down here we have the firing mode, full auto, semi or single. Our machine gun will fire full auto rounds because it's a machine gun. Then we have the scope. The scope is only for non-deployable guns, like sniper weapons. If you click, you zoom in, other click, zoom out. This will not work with deployable guns. And finally, deployable. Deployable means, can the gun be placed on a block, or is it just for holding in the hands? These are the general parameters for all weapons. Down here we have a few more only for deployable guns. First of all, deployable model. With this we define as a model used by the weapon mod. In our case, test MG. Not model test MG, simply test MG. Next is the skin file, which has a small writing error. Next is the stand back distance. Stand back distance means the distance between the bipod and the trigger in Minecraft blocks. So if you have a stand back distance from 1, this means we have a distance between the bipod and the player of 1 Minecraft block. The next 3 are the limitings for the gun. Top view, bottom view, and the side views. How high can I move the gun, how low, and to the sides, which opening angle I will have to fire. These are defined with 20, 30 and 45 degrees currently. And last but not least, the pivot height. It's a little bit hard to explain. The pivot height is basically the height of the bipod. So our bipod has a height of 5 blocks. So now we have to calculate the pivot height. For this we need a calculator. And now how to calculate. Really simple. We have to take 1 block and with 16 and multiply it with the height of our bipod. Now we have 3.3125. So this is our pivot height for this gun. If you have other heights, maybe 10, if you go with 10, 1 separated by 16 and multiplied by 10, which means if your bipod has a height of 10 blocks inside a techni, you will have a pivot height of 0.625. So, this is all with this config file from the machine gun. You can close it and save it. Next we need is a bullet, because no gun will fire without a bullet, so we create also ammunition, or use ammunition you already have. Also the ammunition has a name, a short name which has to be unique. Here you have to fill in the model of the bullet. Normally for most guns you will use Flams a model from the bullet, which is called simply bullet. We also have a color, an item ID, an icon, and the rest is really special for the ammunition. So first of all we have the fall speed, which means how long it will take for the bullet to reach the ground when fired. Ballistic. Then how many rounds per item we have. So how many rounds are inside this ammunition box, 100. Then the damage. The damage is a little bit special because it's a multiplier. Our gun, where we have it, here, does a damage of 4 half hearts, so 2 hearts. And the damage here means it's a multiplier. So if we fill in here a 10, it doesn't mean 4 and 10, 14. No, it means 4 multiplied by 10. If you have here a 50 and here a 50, means this bullet will do a damage of 2500 half hearts. So that's really hard to take. Explosion, the size of the explosion, how many blocks are inflicted by explosion of this bullet. Should the bullet explode on impact? If it hits, should it be explode? Currently on a false, because normal machine gun, so it should not be explode when hit something. Fuse. How long will the bullet fly till it blows? Also in a ticks, so we can set it here from, let's say, 1 tick, which means it will blow off right after you fire it, till 100 ticks, so the bullet will fly 5 seconds till it blows up. Flak particles. For anti-aircraft guns, its amount on particles the shell spread in every direction when exploding. Also fire. If you here have a valuable in here and the bullet hits something, it will be initiate the area and it will burn. So if you have a 1 inside here, a square of 3 to 3 blocks will burn. 2 will burn 5 to 5, and so on and so on and so on. Then break a glass. Should the bullet break a glass? Sure it should. Here now we have the hitbox size. Hitbox size means, well, yes, if you build a model, then you have to define collision boxes. This collision box is one point in space. If now cross our bullet this point in a distance of 0.1 Minecraft blocks, the bullet will detonate or hit. Normal for a tank bullet is a hitbox size of 1, so the collision box is not bound on the model or the vehicle, it's bound on the ammunition. If we fire and the bullet crosses a collision box in a distance of 0.1 Minecraft blocks, it will hit. With this sound, penetrate, true, means this bullet goes through and can fly through the stuff. And here we have the final one, smoke tail. If we fire the bullet will have a smoke tail after firing. So basically that's it for our test machine gun. If we go now inside the game, here we go. Go to my test world. Let's have a look in the inventory. I need a block, and down here we have our test machine gun and the test ammunition. So let's place the block, place the machine gun. Wow, here it is, and here's our ammunition box, and as you see, it moves correctly, and it fires correctly and spreads like hell. So, this concludes my first tutorial season about building a machine gun. Hope you enjoyed and hope I see your models inside the game soon. Bye bye.